Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video because obviously, as you well have known now, that the England squad has been announced, and it's, I let me start with the good for start off with the bad. Benjamin White being the squad. I mean, if there was ever any doubt, but like you're actually a Wallad. This guy deserves to be in that squad. Like there's probably no one, probably Madison was the only person that deserved it more than him, or equally actually. Like there was no debate. I'm just happy for the guy. He's been absolutely excellent, playing out our possession all season and playing it exceptionally. Absolute shoe-in for the England squad. Might even start as well if you start as a four on the back. Trent going, it's an absolute dub. I know he's been ridiculed a lot this season. You know, his defending, it's just been mate. But at the end of the day, you lot, like, the guy is probably besides Foden, he is our best technical player. His passing range is absolutely exquisite, and that sometimes you have to just put over his defending. And the thing is, he's not a bad defender, he's just not a world-class defender, and he does have lapses in judgment. But at the end of the day, you have to bring him, bro. You do have to bring him. I know Gary Neville said this against in the Tottenham Liverpool game, and he was saying, do you play Trent in the knockouts? You probably don't, because you know you can't risk it. But at the end of the day, like, you know, do you bring him on, let's say 10 minutes to go? Absolutely. And will he make a difference? 100%. And he's just too good to be left out, and that's just simply it. You know, he's just too good to be left out. He's one of those people that if you leave him out, that is the first person they're gonna go to. You know, if we drop out early, that's the first person that everyone will go to. Like, why would you leave Trent out? Why would you leave Trent out? You know. So, yeah, had to go, and I'm happy he's going. Who else is going? Oh, him leaving out, what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. Tyrone Mings. One of the best decisions he could have ever made, Scout Southgate. Like, at least that shows me that he has some competence, you get. But I'm just happy that he didn't bring him, because the fact that Steven Gerrard even took him off the captain, the captain armband off him, the fact that, you know, he wasn't even starting, except the fact that, you know, the defender that they bought, what's his name again, got injured. That's the only reason why he started for Gerrard. But like, big man thing, yeah, I am so happy that he didn't bring him. So well done to Southgate for that, you feel me? Now let's get into, and obviously the biggest news, which was obviously Madison coming in as well. I mean, if he didn't go, that's another player that everyone would have been like, why did you not go? So will he play him? Will he start him? That's another question. But he had to go, you know, because at the end of the day, you lot, like, 26 players will not play. Not all 26 players will play, I mean. And will he be in that because he has a certain system that he likes to play? No, he's very defensively minded, Gareth Southgate. Will he start him? Will he play? We don't know, but he should. And you know what? I won't be surprised if he doesn't, because that's just how Southgate is, and that is one of the reasons why I don't think he should be England manager. But let me not get into that. You get it? Not right now, but I'm happy he's going. I think I saw the stat, he was like he had the most goal contributions of all English players. Like, what else do you want from him, big man? Like, I think it was like 30 since 2021, from the start of last season, basically. Like, it's a shoo-in, bro. Happy for the lad, and yeah, but he has to make a really big impression should he start or play, because you've got to pay the favour. You know, you've got to show it in the main stage now, James, man. You really do, because I always thought he was a good player. I wanted him, if I'll be real, I wanted him over Odegaard. I really did, and I still would take him to this day. So I know there's a player there, man. He's got the qualities to be a world-class player. 100%, I believe that. But I'm really happy for the lads, and yeah. Now let's get to the bad news now. Now, I'm gonna say this because I'm not having this bullshit that he deserves to go because but Harry Maguire, and this is what I have to say as well. Like, the guy hasn't played for United in the Premier League since August. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he hasn't played in the Premier League since August. When Varane got injured against Chelsea, I know he was injured during that game. I think he was, or correct me if I'm wrong if he wasn't. But since then, big man, he hasn't started for United. Not even in the Europa League game when they played against Sociedad. So let's just put that into perspective, bro. And this is where and then he puts, and to make it even worse, he puts Dyer in the plane as well. Like, honestly, like, to do that over Tomori might as well play for Jamaica at this point. Or since he's worked up his Italian language now, just try and get an Italian visa, passport and citizenship, because at this point it's just not looking good, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, to do that over to pick Maguire and Dyer over Tomori, it's just, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Like, it's given racism in my opinion, I'll be real, because the guy won Serie A last season, AC Milan, and he's been playing so well, but you don't want to bring him on the plane. You know, it's just that thing again where people think playing abroad for English players is a bit difficult to get into the squad, because like maybe he hasn't watched him enough. Remember, that might be the thing. You never know. Remember, he watched the Chelsea game and thought, yeah, I've seen enough. You know, but this is the thing you have to think about. You know, you never know. Like, some research may not have been done, because it doesn't make any sense to bring him over Dyer and Maguire. Why? Dyer hasn't been in the England squad on the tournament, I think, since 2018. Like, and there's a reason for that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Whereas he has declined. It was only at the end of last season and just a little bit of this season where he played okay, and I understood why he brought him in the squad in the beginning of the season. And so it's like, you know what, it's deserved. He played well last season. Big factor why Tottenham got into the top four as well. You know, it made sense. But bro, like, to put him over to Tomori is what's confusing me, fam. And you know what, like, I just can't be arsed, man. Obviously, we've got one left back, basically, with Luke Shaw, because Chilwell's not playing because he's injured. I know you can put Trippier there. He will probably start, if I'm being honest. I think he will start, actually. I think he's a starter ahead of Ben White, Trent, and Kyle Walker. He's starting. Good to see that Walker is in there. It seems that they've deemed him fit enough to play, which is good. And yeah, like, he's very important. Like, I know people don't rate him a lot, but he has that pace that can get us out of trouble, bro. And I know that's kind of like a sort of like a cliche now, but it's we say it a lot. People say it a lot because it's true, bro. He's the only guy that can really get us out of trouble with pace, fam, because of his pace. So yeah. Now get into the midfield now. Obviously, Mount, Jude, Rice, all of them, they were already coming to get it. But Conor Gallagher, big man. And it's like his reason of being in there is what they say about Nketiah, is that he runs, he's energetic. So it looks like he has taken the place of James Ward-Prowse. Now, I'm not saying James Ward-Prowse is fucking Gerrard or Lampard, you feel me? Like, both of them do not have that technical ability to play in that midfield. There's a certain technical ability you need in the midfield of this England squad, as you can see in like in Jude or something. But none of these boys have it. But if I was to pick either Conor Gallagher or James Ward-Prowse, I would 100% take James Ward-Prowse. At least the guy can give us corners, free kicks, dead ball situations where he is literally a specialist in. Conor Gallagher's just going to run in people's faces. Okay, how is he going to run in people's faces when the guy doesn't even allow us to get off the halfway line? You know what I'm saying? No creativity there. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know about that one, man. I don't think Conor Gallagher has been great this season. Like, I don't think he has. Like, I don't really understand it, but okay, maybe, I don't know. I don't really get it. And going to the forwards now. You know what, yeah? Ivan Toney just needs to go and be Jamaican, bro. Just go and get your Jamaican citizenship. Go and play for the Jamaica, because there's no way, if he doesn't get into the squad now, I don't think he's gonna get into the squad anytime soon. I'm thinking about players like Balogun, like what's the other guy's name? Sorry, just excuse me. Balogun, the guy from Bournemouth. I'm thinking about future England strikers, yeah, who will be in that squad, who will be looking to get into that squad. And they are going to be the ones he's going to be competing with. And I don't think he will be able to do that. So he might as well just get into the squad now. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it, though, because, like, don't get me wrong, like, I do like Wilson. I think he's a good striker. I think he gives you sort of that all-round sort of, prowess that you want in a striker. But I just think, when it comes to goals, bro, I just think Ivan Toney has that in him more. I'll be real. Like, I think he does. And let's not forget how injury-prone Wilson is as well. That's another factor we've got to consider as well. I think it's a bit unfair, if I'm being honest. I think Ivan Toney has done enough to be in that squad. I'm not surprised about Tammy Abraham. Hasn't really produced this season in the Serie A. Likewise with Jadon Sancho. Like, hasn't been good at all, despite Man United fans saying that he's been good recently. He just hasn't. Like, I think he's scored about 5 goals since he's been in that club. Like, like, even with that stint in the beginning of the season where everyone was saying, why didn't he not get into the England squad? I was just like, wait, what? Like, let's actually think about who is in this squad already trying to get in. And you're trying to put James Maddison, not James Maddison, sorry, Jadon Sancho there. Like, come on now. Happy to see Rashford get in. I thought he's been excellent. Not excellent. Let me actually refrain that. But I think he's been good enough to get into the squad. I think he will start probably, because Sterling hasn't been at it. But this guy really goes on English form and not in club form. So I don't know, man. Well, who else went to the squad today? Obviously, Bukayo Saka, my boy, obviously. Like, that one is already a shoe-in. But he'll probably start a left wing back, do you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell. But, yeah. Overall, bro, to be honest, like, if I was to give this, like, out of 10, I'll give it, like, a 6, but I think that some of the decisions... I just don't rate Maguire and Dyer. That is the 2 people that I don't rate, bro. I just don't rate them at all, man. Like, if you're gonna... I know, the thing is, we don't have enough defenders that of quality, shall I say. I would have even taken Dan Burn, big man. Do you know what? I was literally about to say, I don't think we have enough quality players in the centre back. we don't have like a star centre back. This is what I'll be real. Like, we don't have like a Harry Kane of centre backs in our team. I'll give you that. But we have better players than Maguire. Dan Burn, I think, is better than him. You know, Tomori. You know, like, these are the players that you could have actually picked. Maybe what, because they don't play in the Champions League, or they're not playing for a top 6 club. I don't know, but like, it's just, I just don't understand it, mate. Like, even Joe Gomez. I just realised didn't even include Joe Gomez. I have to give it a 6 out of 10. I don't rate this squad. I really don't. Like, when I'm just thinking about the defenders that we've left out in place of people who have brought in, it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't, man. And anyone that says anything different, and I don't want to hear the argument, oh yeah, he's done it for England. He's done it for England. Look back at the Italian, look back at the England-Italy final last year. And then you'll see whose fault that was for that equaliser. Look back at that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much bullshit, man. Like, how he just picks people over, like, incredible, not incredible, like, amazing. Like I said, we don't have, like, a star centre back, but there are options over Maguire and Dyer. They are. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. If I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if England needs a lot for the first game. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't, because his lineup is going to be shit. And he's just going to play so defensively minded against a man. Watch. Like, I'm not happy. I'm really not happy with it. And I'm not overreacting. I don't care. I'm not overreacting. I think you have to I could just see how it's just going to end. Like, I really do, bro. I'm going to make another video separate from that, like, in terms of, like, road to the final. Let me just give you a spoiler right now. We're not making it into the final. Let me just tell you lot right now, we are not making it into the final. But I'll do a proper analysis on that in another video. But it's just annoying, because I know how good this squad is, and if you give it to another manager like a Poch, I can see a Poch team I can see a Poch team winning this league and winning this tournament. I really can. We've got a very, very good squad. There's a lot of English players at our disposal, and he's just not picking the right ones, and he's gonna play them in a way that doesn't suit the style at all, man. There's not gonna be any cohesion. I promise you, lot. I promise you. We've been seeing it in the UEFA Nations League. It doesn't look like they know what they're doing. It really don't, bro. I don't know, man. I'm not happy. I'll be real with you, man. But yeah, just wanted to give you my take a little bit, because yeah. Anyway, I gotta go now, you lot. Please like, subscribe. I'm alright. I'm not gonna cry or anything like that. But I just had to just send my thing in the car. It's just a bit, yeah, to get it. But anyways, yeah. Please like, subscribe. It means the world to me, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And yeah, in a bit.